Hello, I'm Brian Painter, Kirkwood's new Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Over the last 16 years, I've had the good fortune to be principal of Kaiser, and now I'm looking forward to working with and learning from teachers, administrators, and support staff members across our great district. I've learned a lot in my time in Kirkwood. I still have a lot to learn, of course, but I can say a few things with certainty. First, I think teaching is hard, not just because of the time and energy we put into our work at school, but because we take our kids home with us and we think about them at night, on the weekends, and even over the summer. Second, being a really good teacher is even harder. Kirkwood hires teachers who will give their all to help students succeed, and preparing Kirkwood kids for a rapidly changing world requires us to work together, think ahead, and be willing to mold and change our practices to best meet the increasingly wide range of student needs. Finally, no matter how hard our work is, I think it's worth it. Our jobs give us so much satisfaction when we see students grow, even in small ways, and we know we've had some part in their success. Over the last 2 years, we've put these devices into the hands of our students and teachers. Going one-to-one has brought new energy, new thinking, new exciting possibilities for the teaching and learning process. It's also brought the need for problem solving and, regrettably but understandably, brought periods of confusion and even frustration. One such area of concern district-wide has been workflow. How can we most effectively and efficiently assign tasks to students via their iPads and then have students submit completed work for formative or summative feedback? TLG, comprised of teachers from every school, has been exploring this question for over a year. We have heard your frustration, and I'm sorry for the angst it has caused so many around our district. But I'm excited to report that TLG has found a solution that I think will meet our needs and even exceed expectations. eBackpack is this tool, and I encourage you to read more about it in my email. I fully realize that giving you a new tool can easily be seen as putting one more thing on your already full plate. I get that, I do. But I also think that, number one, we couldn't afford not to respond to your needs on this one. And two, eBackpack should actually make your teaching lives easier by removing a potential frustration from your plate. There'll be opportunities to learn more about eBackpack in July and into August, so don't worry about that. I also think you'll find it to be highly intuitive and user-friendly. Thank you so much for your time and continued good work. Enjoy the rest of your summer. I look forward to seeing you in August.